I'm a licensed therapist, and this is the first video of a 5-part series on how to stop overthinking and negative thoughts. If you struggle with overthinking and negative thoughts, you have these two concepts in your mind. One is the inner critic, where it's self-hate, beat yourself up when you make a mistake. And the other is the inner child, where you feel like a failure, you feel like there's something wrong with you, you just know that people don't like you. So on one side you have the self-hate with the inner critic, on the other side you have the inner child with fearing what other people think of you. So you're caught in the middle with this inner critic, this internal bully, and the inner child. And you're somewhere in the middle and you're struggling, and sometimes you lean to the inner critic and you beat yourself up, and other times you lean to the inner child where you have a lot of fears. And so this 5-part series is going to help you really in digestible chunks, if you will. We're going to break it down in 5 videos on how to stop your overthinking and stop your negative thoughts. The inner critic is really a bully. And when you make a mistake, you beat yourself up, you call yourself stupid, you tell yourself you're a failure, no one likes you. You know what I'm talking about, right? That inner critic, that sometimes it just yells in your ear and you can't get those negative thoughts out of your head. Then there's the inner child, where a lot of fear comes from. And this inner child is wondering what other people are gonna think of you, or you feel like they're going to reject you. Or maybe you were rejected when you were younger. And so that rejection, and maybe you were ostracized on the playground, perhaps at school, that feeling of rejection is still there. It's still raw. And you feel like if you put yourself out there, people are going to laugh at you. They're going to not like you. And you read their thoughts. And that inner child prevents you from doing things. And that inner critic keeps you from enjoying life. It's a terrible combination to have both the inner critic and the inner child, isn't it? And that's what this 5-part series is all about, is to help you overcome and stop the overthinking that you do, and to help stop the negative thoughts that you have about yourself. So I want you to watch this entire series. I broke it down to where it's easily digestible. I want you to rewatch it if you need to. Take notes if you need to. This is exactly what I wanted to create this series for those of you who are struggling with these thinking traps, with these overthinking, these negative thoughts that you have. I wanted to break it down, but not put it all in one video because that's just a lot. But I wanted to create a series of videos that I think it'd be a lot easier for you to digest. And I think it's going to help you. And if you can think of someone else that may benefit from this series, share the entire series or just one video. My goal is to help you get through the entire series and then start working on your negative thoughts. Let's stop them from getting bigger, okay? We can do this. Let's stop your negative thoughts from getting bigger, and let's overcome your overthinking. All right, so the next video, number 1, is going to be identifying the source of your negative thoughts. Where is it coming from? That's next.